Whoa, flagged. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Sorry.
The Twitch gods will cancel us.
True. Yeah, let me, this will actually be a good test of the audio.
Yeah, great.
Oh my god, relax.
Shut up. It doesn't say we're live.
It does.
I didn't get a notification.
It usually takes like a couple seconds.
Now.
Yep, same.
No, I want it now.
Oh, no, I mean, I didn't get a notification, but I see that we're live.
Yeah, I see you playing pud licking with your phone.
Yep, okay. It sounds good. I think it sounds pretty good. But I also have rock bottom expectations.
Yeah. I always have those expectations when it involves us.
Oh, man.
Come on.
Am I wrong?
Where are your notes for this?
What notes? Oh, you have notes?
I thought you took notes for this.
No, don't. Why? Did you?
You took notes last week.
I wasn't taking notes. What the fuck are you talking about?
You were like, oh, well, I'm going to write down, and then you were typing.
Yeah, that was just a list to get to the list.
All right. Whoa, why are you yelling at me?
I don't know what the fuck you think this is, Tom.
This guy.
Somebody's
fucking
chat. Maybe you. I don't know. I think we can show viewers list too. Yes. See, there we go. Oh, yeah, just me.
I think you did that wrong.
Show viewers list. Broadcaster.
It's a weird different set. Oh, because
I'm in the studio.
I'm usually a view. I'm usually the boy. Oh boy!
God damn it! All right, starting in 1 minute.
Great.
Oh my god! Can you just get excited?
I am excited.
You need a beer. Go get some beers. I'll get the beers because you're plopped in.
Dude, this seat, it's a fucking hole.
Good stuff is on Twitch. Twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469. Thank you for joining us, Rude Nation.
We're gonna have to stop when the food comes, aren't we?
No, I'll just run and grab it.
Okay.
You can vamp, right? You're the talent.
That's what I've been
telling you this whole time. That's what you've been led to believe?
That's what I've been led to believe.
Are you fucking... Now you play this game?
It says mute microphone. Do we want to mute the microphone?
No, I don't. I want to maybe kind of raise the... Nah, I don't. You know what? I'm not going to touch shit. We'll see what happens when somebody actually comes in. Because it's 7 o'clock, it's time to RudeBoyz rank up. Let me hit the recording aspect of the podcast. Uh-oh.
Yes. It's happened. Why did that happen, Chris?
I don't know yet. Hang on. I might have unplugged it and plugged it back in, so...
Oh, no.
Uno momento, everybody.
Oh, no.
No, we're good.
Oh, no.
Can you stop? Will you stop?
This is what you want.
Open up Audacity.
The audacity that you didn't test this before.
No, I did test it. There we go. Now we're good. Now we got levels. We got spikes. We're ready to go.
Woo!
There you go.
There we go. There I am. Gotta make sure.
Well, all that's getting edited out. So.
Oh.
All right, Rude Nation. We're back again for the RudeBoyz rank up. This time we're doing Marvel Cinematic Universe movie villains.
Yes.
We're gonna save the Disney Plus shows for later. Probably when a couple more shows build up. And the villains are a little nuanced in that department. But if you're not familiar with the RudeBoyz rank up system that we got going on, we are right now live, twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469. This is right now dated August 5th. So you're going to be hearing this on the podcast, but this is when it took place. And it will be archived on our YouTube.
We have YouTube?
We do.
Oh, shit.
It is...
So what is it?
bit.ly/RudeBoyzRudeTube, all lowercase. And then we got one person joining us in the chat. We got a fill-in. Twitch, Rude Nation. Should we make a different section of the Rude Nation just for the Twitch, or is it all part of the Rude Nation?
Twitch is still new to us, so we'll talk about that when we're
all right,
not.
so still part of the Rude Nation. One of the up-and-comers of the Rude Nation, who's always here for our streams, always for our RudeBoyz be streamings, and any silly nonsense we do on Twitch. But we're doing the RudeBoyz rank up for the MCU villains only in the movies.
Yes.
And if you're unfamiliar with what we do, like I was getting to, we take a topic. We're on Tier Maker, and we are on Twitch live streaming it, and we're gonna go through it. So Tommy, can you tell us what we got going on here? What are our tiers again?
All right. So starting from the bottom, which is where a lot of Iron Man 2 stuff will be.
You already have that mindset of you're going to extremes.
I hate Iron Man
cool.
2.
Great.
It's trash.
Right.
This is just the bottom of the barrel scraping of like, what the, like, why did this have to be a thing?
Right.
Oh come on.
Right. We're going up a level.
Yeah. Next year is Oh Come On, where, you know, it's just like all right, we see what you were going for. We don't really agree with you, but we understand what you were going for. It's not for us. What were they thinking? Which I still feel, oh come on, and what they were thinking should be reversed.
We can talk about this.
Yeah.
This is only our 4th RudeBoyz rank up.
Yeah. So we should have fine-tuned it by now.
That's not true.
That's not how it works.
Unlike this beautiful country of ours, which has been around for 200 plus years, still figuring their shit out.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What were they thinking? It's like
middle of the road, but like a little bit like meh.
Yeah.
You know, like if I'm doing this is a visual medium actually now with Twitch. It's like there.
Yeah.
You know, it's
exactly.
not fully down.
Yeah.
It's like a 3:30.
Yeah.
Or 9.
Yeah.
Or 8:30.
Yeah.
Depending on how you're looking at my hand.
Our next tier is.
Now we're going up. We've still been going up.
Yeah.
I'm just explaining it to the audio people.
I know. It's fine.
Right.
Which, again, going with the thumbs again. If you're a wrestling fan, that would be like the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say a little bit. We don't have a true neutral. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that was the issue with our ranking system to begin with.
Right.
But you know, again, we're fine tuning. You know, we're fine tuning.
Yeah. I'll drink to that is our next upper tier.
Right.
Where it's like, all right, cool. You know, we really enjoy what you're doing, and we will, we'll tip a drink for that one. Right. Awesome.
Like it. Love it.
Such good shit. Is like, yo.
Top of the tops.
You've hit it.
Top of the tops.
Like, you know, your boys approve of everything.
Yes. And I think some parameters that we need for this topic in particular, the Marvel Cinematic movie villains, is, so some of these villains, a very small few of them, actually transcend more than one movie. We're going to be treating these villains, I guess, as a full character.
Yes.
We're really talking about Loki, Thanos, you know, those guys that kind of have been
right.
portrayed in more than one film.
Right.
And as far as the 2 newest entries on our list right now, with Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness and Thor: Love and Thunder, we will try to limit spoilers as best we can. We're not going to go plot heavy. We're just talking about the character in general.
Right.
Maybe with those ones will be the most vague, and we're just going to talk about their arcs.
Right.
And just, you know, if we felt like it was a good portrayal, or you know what I mean. So we're going to try to be as sensitive as we can, but you know, please forgive us if
and then there are
slips.
And then there are also some.
Which, as I said to, never mind.
Then there are also some movies that have 2 villains.
Yes. Okay. So this was another point of contention, where like a system where, is the Hulk movie? It's called The Incredible Hulk, right?
Yes.
Okay. The Incredible Hulk, like the main direct villain is Abomination. I would like fights. Thunderbolt Ross, kind of like the man in charge, the man in the chair, I guess, a little bit. You know, like he's not the one that fights him per se, but he's the one that, you know, is the antagonist of the movie. So there are a little bit of discrepancies or nuances. We tried to pick the most definitive antagonist or villain that we could. And if we're wrong, I don't know. Sorry, everybody. I don't know.
Get into chat and tell us why we're wrong.
You're not going to see the Mandarin on here. You're not going to see Ben Kingsley Mandarin on here because that was just phony baloney.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I kind of dug that twist of the character, but I'm glad the name Mandarin was redeemed. But we'll get to that when we get to that. I think we're good. I've got the chat open up on my Twitch thingy.
Okay.
This would be like a dual, setup. That'd be pretty cool. If I could get that going.
I'll see if I can steal a monitor from work.
Okay, cool. Well, don't say that. Don't say that.
What do you mean? When I say steal, I mean I'll ask. Be like, hey, you got one with a crack in it. We're not using.
Yeah, I got you. So not stealing. You're just taking.
Exactly. Without asking.
I mean, you literally said you were going to ask. Agree to disagree. All right, so let's get this bad boy off.
Yeah.
All right. A little movie called Iron Man.
A little movie
called Iron Man
that started this beautiful cinematic universe that we have come to love.
Yes. Obadiah Stane. I think that's his first name. Obadiah Stane. Played by Jeff Bridges. Pretty much like the father figure to Tony Stark in that movie. Not really father figure, but I guess like CEO. Mentor. Exactly. Mentor-mentee relationship.
Yes.
Turns out is a fucking dick.
Yeah.
And he basically wants to steal the arc reactor technology. He does, and he becomes the Ironmonger. We are going to fall into a trap here, and I think superhero movies do this a lot, where it's just the evil version of the main character.
Yeah.
In the critically acclaimed movie Morbius fights an evil Morbius, basically. And I'm not even saying Morbius isn't even that great, but like a more evil Morbius.
Speaking of Morbius, man, I was just like, I need to stop seeing Matt Smith and stuff.
Matt Smith, yeah, I don't know. I think the shine wore off. Yeah. Where did the Matt Smith? Where did that peak?
Doctor Who.
Oh, okay. So the one thing that made him famous.
Yeah.
Perfect. Stands Ironmonger. I think this works in the aspect of it being the first MCU movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's a very, I think when you think of Iron Man, who at the time was a C, at best, tier character.
Yeah, he was like
he didn't, like, his rogues are goofballs. Like, except for the Mandarin, which was, I would say, problematic at that time. Like, very stereotypical.
MODOK. MODOK's not a goof.
Yeah, MODOK is ahead. Blizzard, Tornado Man. I mean, we're gonna talk about Iron Man rogues in a bit.
Red Knight.
But I think I like this one.
Yeah.
I would be willing. I could go to It's Fine, or I'll Drink to That. I think because of Jeff Bridges' portrayal,
I'm
gonna go with so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and because he's the dude.
He's the dude, and I think what also helps is that the way he fails, it was something Tony Stark came to, like the whole going up in the atmosphere sort of thing. You know what I mean? So like it was cool that like he kind of used like, oh, he's using my technology, but he doesn't know how to use my technology.
Exactly.
So
he's using my older technology.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think it works. I mean, we might be talking more about the movie in general, but in which we did talk about the MCU movies in a previous RudeBoyz rank up.
I'm gonna say I'll drink to that.
I'll put that in there as well. I'll drink to that. Ironmonger. I'll drink to that. So Nation, audio and visual, everybody in the chat. Obviously, we will do a, what do we call it? A Rude Nation, a Rude Nation veto or something like that. A veto. A veto? No, not at all.
No.
I don't know what we call it, but
me?
We both have our own vetoes.
Yes.
That was a rule we did not talk about early in the stream, but yes, we do have our own vetoes. So if we feel like you're way off the bat, we're going up top, or we're going down.
Right.
All right. The two gentlemen, Tom. We'll start with Emil Blonsky, also known as the Abomination. To me, is just an evil. So I'm not rank him. I mean, that is his fucking deal.
That's how he was in the comics.
Comics do that a lot too. They just like, okay, there's the evil guy.
And he looked like an abomination
also,
in that.
Speaking of, I'll drink to that. National Beer Day, everybody.
You want me to open that for you?
Fuck off. Sorry. But yeah, you're gonna have to do the heavy lifting on me. I have not seen. I think I've seen The Incredible Hulk once.
It was fine.
It was fine.
But
overall, I'm sure the movie was fine.
Yeah. I mean,
where would you place the Abomination?
Abomination,
who we will see more of in coming out this month, She-Hulk.
Yes.
Attorney at Law.
I'm actually looking forward to that.
Me too. It's getting better and better hype. To me,
Yeah,
my
same.
hype was middling, and then I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, a little Daredevil. I think I did it.
Well, yeah. Abomination. From what he's an evil Hulk.
Yeah.
You know, like he's just you know, he was Thunderbolt Ross's, or the leader's answer to the Hulk.
Yeah.
Probably more the leader in the like in the comics and cartoon. I would probably say with him, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay. I'm cool with that. That was all you, buddy.
Yeah.
You know. All right. Talk about fattiest Thunderbolt Ross.
I'm gonna just straight up. I'm gonna just.
Who was the actor?
John Hurt.
John Hurt.
Yes.
Rest in power, John Hurt.
Yes. I'm just gonna say, and you can veto me. Nation could veto me. We're gonna be putting him up to such good shit.
I'm fine with that.
Because he portrayed that character so well in Incredible Hulk and Civil War.
Yes, I think bringing him back was key.
And Black Widow.
And in Black Widow too, yeah. But like, I think the fact that like when you brought him in for Civil War, everybody's like, oh fuck, right?
Yeah.
The Hulk. That was a thing.
Yeah,
and he was really good at it.
It just sucks that we're not going to get to see him be Red Hulk.
That's true, too. Or see him at all anymore.
You could also bring Sam Elliott back, because he played...
Sam Elliott,
He played Ross in Hulk. Ang Lee's The Hulk.
True, yes. Right. Who was the dad?
Nick Nolte.
Nick Nolte.
You almost said Gary Busey, didn't you?
I can't. Yeah, I mean, I saw Gary Busey's face, but I know that.
Yeah. So he's our first such a good shit.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with that, man. I think it is a
brilliant.
shame that we won't see any more of William Hurt's portrayal of this character. So.
Yeah.
All right, coming back to Iron Man, we've got Justin Hammer.
Yes.
Portrayed by
Sam
Rockwell, yes.
Yeah.
I enjoy this character. I'm super surprised we haven't seen him in anything else, in like just a bit part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know if Sam Rockwell's thinking he's too Hollywood or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I don't know. Like,
it's possible.
I mean, this year, the year that movie came out, Sam Rockwell was on a roll.
Right. Sure.
You know what? I'll put him with. I'll drink to that. I think he was. I think it was pretty good.
I liked them. I like the concept of a character. See, to me, that goes against the grain of having, Iron Man but evil.
Well,
This
Tony
is
Stark.
Tony Stark, but
evil,
exactly
right.
the alter ego,
exactly,
or the secret identity, really. So I'm cool with putting him to. I'll drink to that.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we get to see more of him, maybe in like Armor Wars or Iron Heart or something. You know what I mean?
I'm surprised he didn't have anything to do with Hydra.
I think he's just too stupid. But he's smart. But I think he's just
being
he's
a scapegoat.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there needs to be more aim. I feel like you need more aim. Aim is just you want to Hydra. I think is here. Aim is down here at best.
Yeah.
So just throw aim in or something.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't Ant-Man aim? Wasn't that aim?
I think so. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to aim anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So
next
speaking of. Not really evil. Would you consider?
Yes, because he has Iron Man's technology.
Vonko's? Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yvonne Vonko's Whiplash.
So having Mickey Rourke casted.
I feel like we have to talk a little bit about.
This
Mickey
was
Rourke.
hot casting because he just came off The Wrestler, which you never have you seen?
Of course, I've seen The Wrestler.
Okay, I didn't know.
Didn't we see The Wrestler?
I think so, maybe.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, no, I mean, the whole, Whiplash, it was like a, Whiplash Crimson Dynamo mixture.
I want my bed.
Yeah.
Give me my bed.
The only
Got
reason...
some cool fight scenes.
Yes.
I think the final battle is kind of weak, because it just puts him in a bigger armor.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
It puts him essentially in an Ironmonger with whips.
I think Mickey Rourke's portrayal does lead a lot into it. You're right. It's hotshot casting, which
But I think he did. I think he did great. He did great. I would say it's fine.
Yeah, I would say it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I his betrayal was great.
Yes.
You know, I think, you know, eventually when he just had enough of, you know, Justin Hammer's bullshit.
Right.
He
went on his own, basically.
He fucked with Justin Hammer.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we're going up to our big one right now, and you boys got to step away for one quick second. I'll be right back. Talk a little bit about this guy, this pretty boy who I think is only in one movie, right?
Yeah,
Something
and nothing else.
Yeah.
So our next. Oh yeah, no. What they did with Whiplash, like visually, like, you know, like you said, sweetie, was awesome. One of my favorite parts of Iron Man 2 was the whole, like, you know, when Tony Stark is in his own race car and he goes onto the racetrack and he just destroys it with the whips. So, like, that was pretty cool, and like the whole him escaping from jail scene was really friggin' cool. Yeah, the race car scene, yeah, it was so good. I like that, and, you know, like I just said, the escape from jail. Our next person that's going to be up is, I don't even consider this hotshot, you know, casting, because I didn't know who Tom Hiddleston was until he portrayed Loki. I mean, he embodied Loki. He embodied that character, you know, that, you know, Asgardian, you know, god of mischief. Yeah. I was gonna say he was gonna be our next it's such good shit. You're absolutely right. We will, you know, we'll get him up there once, you know, Chris comes back with the lovely munchies that we are getting. It looks really weird with, you know, him not sitting there. But yeah, no, I hate just his betrayal in Thor, like the Thor movies.
Yeah, missing something, right?
Yeah, my drink.
Every damn time.
So we're saying Loki should go up into such good shit.
Oh, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely okay with that.
Okay, cool. I was really looking forward to that root beer.
I know. I'm sorry, Tommy. I mean, I think they got root beer upstairs.
I
don't know. What are you gonna do?
Whatever. Is
All
what
right.
it is.
Moving on. We're now into Captain America, First Avenger. Hugo Weaving's Johann Smith, I believe is the real name. One of the first German super soldiers, Hydra super soldiers.
Yeah.
Who becomes the Red Skull.
I'm saying he's going into. He's got to go into such good shit too.
I agree. His portrayal was great, and when they brought him back in Infinity War.
Well, that wasn't technically Hugo Weaving.
No, but I'm okay.
The character.
So you're right. I mean, as far as yeah, there's not a lot of recasting in villains because they don't really show back up. But
with the exception of Loki in Avengers.
What do you mean Loki in Avengers?
Well, they recasted Tom Hiddleston to play Loki in Avengers.
He was.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant being casted again.
No. Yeah, I
not
got you.
recast.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The only other thing I could say was that the fucking dude who played Thanos in the post-credit scene was a different guy, but that doesn't count. It's always pretty much been
par for the
this
course.
Guy, Brolin.
Yeah.
But obviously, you know, we're gonna talk about the acting job Hugo Weaving did, which I thought was pretty good.
So damn good.
And he didn't want to do anything with the character anymore, which is fine. And then they brought the character back for Infinity War, which I thought was a great arc because, like, you know, it makes sense. You know, the Tesseract was the Space Stone. He just kind of went to Vormir, and then you know now he's like just kind of fucking the fucking bearer of bad news. And like you gotta kill somebody you love.
And he's now sitting on Vormir with Mjolnir on his chest.
Mjolnir. Oh yeah, right.
Because you know Cap was just like, you know what? You're gonna stay there. So yeah, definitely such good shit.
I'm cool with that.
Is where Red Skull's going.
Yeah, good character, good portrayal.
Yes.
Okay. This will probably be one of our first lower half. So we're done with phase 1. Actually,
Yes.
now that we realized that,
Yeah.
that real quick. You want to give us a recap, Tommy boy?
So our recap, we're gonna start with such good shit. We have Thunderbolt Ross, Loki, and the Red Skull.
Yep.
And I'll drink to that. We have Ironmonger and Justin Hammer. And It's Fine, we have Abomination and Whiplash.
So far, pretty good villains.
Yeah.
For, smattering we've got going on right
Mm-hmm.
now. All right. Moving into phase 2.
So, Aldrich Killian, I believe it is.
Aldrich Killian, yes.
Yeah, I'm shocked I'm pulling these names out.
I mean, I can tell you, we're both wearing wrestling shirts. Not one of us decided to dress up with a comic book or MCU shirt.
Yeah, well,
it happens. Aldrich Killian. I mean,
I'm gonna go with because
I don't know if you probably have maybe more history of this character's portrayal, or
he was a goon in AIM.
Okay.
Actually, that's our first mention of AIM.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Is there? Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna go with Oh Come On.
Yeah. I
mean,
think they wanted to do the whole extremist storyline, which I don't even think extremis. Was it exploding people, or was it just I thought it was the nanotechnology?
I think that's what it was.
All right, cool.
I'm not 100% sure, but then they also tried to make him the Mandarin,
right?
And it was just like, oh, come on, like what are we doing here?
Yeah, they kind of really. I think they were really hyping up that the Mandarin's gonna be in this.
Yeah,
and then which was like listen, I'm all for twists and anything like that, but it was like Iron Man 3 was a little bit of like a okay, like. Especially after where Avengers brought us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Extremis.
Yeah.
I'm cool with putting him no, come on. Like, I'm just like, you're just there.
Yeah.
You look like a guy. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, and we are going to be seeing more of AIM as well.
Yeah, you would imagine, right? Because we've heard we're getting MODOK in Quantumania, so
allegedly,
he is hand in hand with AIM.
Allegedly MODOK will be being portrayed by Bill Murray, which is just hysterically amazing.
Well, I think there's rumors that 100% it would be a lot better without the Mandarin bullshit. Apparently this gentleman here,
I agree 100%.
Yellowjacket, when he eats it, he's he gets all like fucked up. So maybe they're thinking they might bring him back, but I don't know. Nobody knows. Because we'll find out in February.
We'll get back.
Phase 5.
We'll get back to Yellowjacket because.
Well, we're gonna get to Yellowjacket.
That's what I meant. Next is Malekith.
Malekith, the Dark Elf.
Yes, portrayed by the Ninth Doctor of Doctor Who.
Doctor Who's. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Who?
Yes.
Who?
Who's actually my favorite Doctor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like Tennant.
David Tennant. Yeah.
I don't know him in anything in Doctor Who, but like I'm just like I like you.
Yeah.
That's it. I got nothing. I really got nothing.
Yeah. I mean.
Go on. But what about the villain? I mean, like we are talking about portrayals and stuff like that, but like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like these actors bring their own spin of the character, but like also is the character just fucking.
I mean,
you know
all right. So
I only saw Dark World once.
Like you were saying about Iron Man's Rogue Gallery, Thor's Rogue Gallery is essentially the same. Where you're just like, all right, you have Loki, you have Malekith, you have Frost Giants.
Yeah. Hela, Enchantress.
Yeah.
That's it.
Executioner.
Right.
I mean, I did. I see after watching Endgame, I have a new respect for Dark World.
Yes, no, I think one of the better things out of Endgame was that it made Dark World matter.
Yes.
Instead of being like
because of the dark matter.
No, but okay. I'll accept it.
I'm gonna say Malekith goes to. I'll drink to that.
Really?
Yeah. I dug him. You're gonna
No, you know what? No, I don't really know much about him.
Chris Eccleston played. I hope that's his name. I'm pretty sure it's Chris Eccleston. Is he played that part very well?
Yeah, I kind of like. He is nuanced, and I know Malekith in the comics gets a bump when it comes to, what was it, War of the Realms or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Like he was like the main baddie of that.
Yeah.
This is really going to come down to a lot of me not knowing much about Dark World,
Yeah.
but like, conceptually I think it's cool, but like execution-wise, I don't know much about it. Controversial addition on this list, but in this movie, he was a baddie, and that does happen later in this list.
Yes.
Benjamin Barnes? Bucky?
No. Bucky Barnes.
Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier.
Yes, he gets straight up to such good shit.
Oh yeah. I think it has helped with the character itself, super cool. Which, I mean, you could be like, he's an evil Captain America, but different look. You know what I mean? Like, we're really kind of hypocrites, aren't we? But I think it works out very well.
Yes.
The Russo brothers directing the action again, not really talking about the villain, but like he is portrayed phenomenally.
What? Oh my god, why am I drawing a blank on the actor's
I'm
name?
putting him up in Sebastian Stan.
Sebastian Stan's portrayal was so...
James Buchanan, Bucky Barnes, that's it.
Yes, thank you. Was so good. Like, just...
Right.
Without saying any words.
Right.
He had, what, 2-3 lines, maybe?
Yeah, not much.
Like,
he's like, how'd you know that name or something like that?
Yeah, and
why did you say Martha? I think he said, right?
You are my mission.
Okay.
Like...
Got away with that one.
Yeah, I caught it. I'm just... It's decent.
You're like, I keep talking about Winter Soldier. Keep talking about Winter Soldier.
We know my feeling for Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier is my top MCU movie to this day.
Yeah. So yeah, he's already in such good shit.
And there was
even if we want to talk about like his baddiness in Civil War. Still done. I mean, that was kind of his redemption movie.
Yes.
And I mean, he did do bad shit in like flashbacks of the Disney Plus show, which we're not talking about. But again, the character does exist.
He also did bad shit in flashbacks in Civil War. He killed the Starks.
Yeah, true.
And I do like how Tony Stark was more upset that he killed, the mom.
Oh, well, of course. Yeah.
And it was just like
they're again, not talking about the topic at hand, but like Tony and Howard Stark's relationship was troubled. You saw that in Civil War.
Right.
You saw that up until Endgame.
Yeah.
When he was able to get some sort of closure.
But what he did, what Sebastian Stan did with that character was so good. And then when I saw him, it is Sebastian Stan.
No, it is. I'm talking. I'm gearing up for the next one. Sorry.
Robert Redford.
Right, but his...
Jefferson Pierce.
About
100%.
The most whitey-white name.
Yeah. But yeah, he just...
Alexander Pierce.
Shit.
Which is even whiter somehow. I don't know how they did it, but they did it.
Yeah, but like, when he's holding the shield and you're like...
Oh yeah, no, it's fucking great. I mean, that's why we picked this.
Yeah, that thumbnail.
Let's move on, because we I mean, Bucky, is only a villain for, let's say, a movie and a half.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For Alexander Pierce, I don't really know about this character.
But I think so. So this is again another one of these situations where we pick the most direct antagonist of the movie, and then the guy the puppet master.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think the Hydra reveal was super dope.
Yeah.
In Winter Soldier. Obviously Alexander Pierce in the MCU was a high-ranking SHIELD official. Who I think was a director. He took over from Nick Fury or some shit like that.
No, Nick Fury took over from him.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
And because then he went up.
Right. Okay.
So he,
he was still high ranking, but
he became a pencil pusher.
Right. I'd say it's fine. I think like he was cool. Completely non offensive.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little about Ronan, the Accuser. The Accuser.
Ronan, yes, Ronan the Accuser.
Ronan the Accuser.
Oh,
my thing paused. I'm like, why did we freeze? No, we're good. a bit of a heart attack.
Dingo.
Ronan the Accuser.
Kree soldier.
Yeah, you see kind of a little bit of the backstory in Captain Marvel.
Yeah, who kind of dishes out punishment.
Yeah, he accuses.
Yeah.
But actually, that's kind of fucked up.
Or is it Ronan the Executioner? No. Sorry.
I accuse you.
Yeah.
Well, okay, do something about it. That's
I'm
stuff
gonna
for another guy.
I'm gonna hit you with my hammer.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Lee Pierce.
He
Pace,
kind of goes a little rogue where he becomes judge, jury, and executioner.
Right.
And accuser.
Judge, jury, and accuser, yes.
And
executioner as well, yes.
You know, he tries to, like, steal, what, the Power Stone?
He's, like, the first one that gets, like, real power. I mean, no, technically, Loki had the Mind Stone, didn't he?
Yes.
Alright, never mind. I take it back. But I think this is, like, this movie is really where you're like, oh, Infinity Stones. Because you don't know about the Mind Stone yet. You don't know about all this other shit. So, yeah.
I mean, much like the... I mean...
I liked them.
Yeah.
I put them in, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Lee Pierce, blank on.
Yep.
I think he did. I think he did fine with the character.
And I think having like a celestial threat in a Guardians of the Galaxy movie at a time when we're like, they're making a Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Fuck the Guardians of the Galaxy.
And you picking Ronan, like, it's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you didn't go straight for Thanos or an Eternal or you know something else. You know, like they punched exactly where they needed to punch, and it was fine. And you know, I think the movie definitely was great. What the fuck am I trying to say? Exceeded expectations.
Well, you know they shot that in space, actually, right?
Yeah, it was a documentary. Yeah, I know. Anyway, moving on. Avengers 2, Age of Ultron. The titular villain, Ultron. I am torn on this.
Can
go ahead.
Can we also say Tony is a villain as well? Because
he
kind of fucking created him and Bruce.
No, but see, like when we got to Civil War, we're like,
no,
right,
I know,
who's the fucking villain?
I know.
We went for the, I know what you mean. I thought Ultron is, to me, will always be a bigger than one movie guy.
Yes.
You know, especially, I wouldn't say like make him like a Thanos, like he's an ongoing threat, but like, you know, just kind of squash him.
Right.
And then they really eradicated him. Like the way, again, it's comic book movies. They're gonna, it'll be like, oh, he's on a floppy disk or some shit off fucking the deep web or something.
Yeah.
But they could do that, of course. Or he was on Vision the whole time.
Right.
But I really dug it. I want to personally put this in such good shit. I thought James Spader did a great voice. I love the evolution of Ultron. The only thing, the only thing I will ding off of it is the robot lips.
The robot lips.
Like the original iterations of Ultron in the movie were more like the big eye. I get what you got to do. Again, you can't go 1-to-1 with the comics. And I understand that, but it was just a little like, maybe that'd be the only mark away I would take.
Yeah.
He had a lot of good one-liners, What did he say when they were in Africa getting the vibranium? They were like, oh yes, let me just stand here and tell you my evil plan. And then he shoots the finger lasers out. Yeah. Like I'm like, yeah, I dig that.
See,
I dig that.
I would say I'll drink to that.
I'm okay with that, yeah. You bring up a good point. The chat brings up a good point. Affiliate brings up a good point where that they did make him more
emotionally involved.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, that is also kind of like, instead of being like, robot hate people, like they kind of, they made him more like, I hate the Avengers, pretty much for everything they stand for, and I mean, and it is the plot of Age of Ultron is really a Magneto Apocalypse Doctor Doom plot, like let's just lift up a country and drop it.
Well, chat's saying it's fine.
We're gonna get to the I forget the thing. Did they get their own veto? Rude Nation veto?
Yeah, Ritos.
We're putting them in. I'll drink to that. And obviously, this is still subject to change.
Yeah.
Between us, between the chat.
Absolutely. So yeah, this isn't.
We'll get you upset about something else, I'm sure.
Yeah. No, this isn't written in stone.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, no, you're
Yeah.
100%
I
right.
I think for this movie, and again, like I'm even being like accepting of it being like not,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I get it. I get what you got to do. There's going to be concessions being made. We're going to get to one like very soon where they're like, really, you're going that way, but whatever. Yellowjacket, Evil Ant-Man. I'm cool to put just what were they thinking, just because it's like, eh.
Um,
That's where I'm at.
what the hell is the guy's name?
Darren Cross.
Darren Cross, who in the comics
Is Eggman a Egghead or something?
No,
like
he Crosshair.
Crosshair?
Yes.
They just put
He was
nouns together.
He was a Hawkeye villain.
Oh my god.
And
I think he was fucking Egghead.
he had like a kind of like what Deadshot has, but it was a crosshair.
There's too many snipery.
Yeah. That was his thing, because he was able to go against. He was one of the only ones that could go against Hawkeye,
What about
shot for
Bullseye?
shot. Well, they didn't cross paths until Dark Avengers.
That seems like a missed opportunity.
Oh, they fucked each other up. I'm pretty sure Hawkeye, because at one point, Bullseye was running around with the bullseye on his, like, carved into his forehead, like the movie.
Yes, which was I thought was perfectly fine.
And
that's the Ultimate Bullseye, right? Doesn't the Ultimate Bullseye have the
something
fucking...
like that? And
I know in Shadowland.
I think it was Ultimate Hawkeye that literally put a arrow through his skull.
Yeah, I mean,
like
listen,
right at the
sometimes-
bullseye. Yes, yeah, but they did cross paths a little bit.
You figured
during the Dark Avengers.
You figured someone would just be like, "Hey, we've got this hero that shoots really well, and we got a villain that shoots really well. Like, where's that? You know what I mean?" But yeah, Bullseye's a fucking
because
jabroni
Bullseye was
in
Dark Hawkeye.
comparison to an Avenger. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with what.
But anyway, Yellowjacket.
I'm fine with what were they thinking.
I think the fact that the conversation devolved into Bullseye versus Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Pretty much says
Nick
it right
Stahl
there.
did a good job.
Yeah, he did a good job. It's an again. You also got to think of it's an Ant-Man movie, so like.
And they went with Scott Lang, which was weird.
Yeah,
everybody
was kind of like, oh, okay, what's going on here? Who's the villain in the second Ant-Man? Ghost. All right, so now they're going with Kang, so it's like they're really ramping it up when it comes to villains.
Right. Yeah.
Are we in Phase 3 now? I think Ant-Man ended Phase 3. Well, I don't know. Tom, you want to do a recap real quick?
So we have, starting from the top once again, such good shit. The only one that made it was Bucky Barnes.
Oh, in addition to, yes, okay.
Yeah, I'm saying from Phase 2.
Okay.
Yeah. And Aldrich to that went Malekith and Ultron.
Uh-huh.
And It's Fine was Alexander Pierce and Ronan the Accuser. What Were They Thinking is Yellowjacket, and Oh Come On is Aldrich Killian.
Right.
The
Mandarin.
We don't have It's Trash yet, which I'm
we
kind of
don't.
surprised.
I don't know if we're gonna get one.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
All right, let's start it off. We got Baron Zemo. Helmut Zemo.
Helmut
Zemo.
Yeah.
So this
and
is
he's gonna be
definitely...
wearing a helmet probably in Thunderbolts.
Wow.
Well, we saw the mask. We did see.
We saw it. Yeah, you saw it in Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, 100%.
Just taking his villain portrayal. Captain America villain, 100%. It ties. I guess in the comics it was ties to Hydra. He had.
Yes.
But now he was just a Sokovian guy.
And he was huge in the Thunderbolts in the comics.
Oh yeah.
So.
100%. Or a Zemo, not because the Zemo is a name that I think Cap fought a Zemo in the 40s, and now he's still fighting Zemos. So it's a name. I'll put him in. I'll drink to that. I thought he had a good portrayal in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He had a lot more scenery to chew.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Especially with his whole hatred for super soldiers. But he hasn't reached that yet. I really wanted it for such good shit, I really wanted him to kind of like hit that next level.
Right.
And I think he will, but we haven't seen that yet. But if it was just off Civil War, I would probably put him in It's Fine, you know what I mean?
Right, okay.
But his portrayal definitely helped, because he was still kind of a shady character. He was helping out Falcon and Winter Soldier, the titular characters. I keep saying that word a lot, because it has the word titty in it. And then RudeBoyz. And, but I think if don't apologize.
Yeah.
If he is in the Thunderbolts, which is possible, which is probable,
He's gonna probably be the leader.
I would definitely put him in such good shape. But for now, I think I'll say I'll drink to that.
All right, I'll agree.
You got any?
No. I mean, the only reason I would put him in such good shape is because he was able to tear the Avengers apart. That's the only reason. Even though
he was successful.
Even though those seeds were there after Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Because
they were even there in
if
Avengers.
Because
like there was tension. Like the fucking the staff. Loki's staff made shit fucking weird.
But more so in Age of Ultron. Because if you look in Age of Ultron, everyone that wanted Vision murked.
Right.
Was like on on Cap's side. And then everyone.
I mean, not Scarlet Witch.
Well, we're gonna get to Scarlet Witch. She's a little cray cray. No, I'll drink to that is fine.
That's funny. I think we flipped because you were ready to put him in such good shape.
Yeah.
And then you were like, he did do the job.
Yeah. Because we didn't
do the job.
We didn't see the Avengers back together really until Endgame.
Yeah, you're right.
And even then, it was like they're not going to work together again.
He did do the job.
He did what
Shut one off.
He was able to do what Ultron tried to do, and he could not do.
I'll do it. Put him in such good shit. You won me over. You won me over. You won me over. Caecilius,
I mean...
Drop that. I mean, Mads Mikkelsen, talk about his crying eyes.
Every fucking movie. I'm surprised in Rogue One nothing happened to his eyes.
They got blown up by a fucking proton torpedo.
No,
that's what happened to his eyes and his skull and his body.
No, but like the fact that they didn't show that,
I'm sure he was sad. I'm sure he cried.
The fact
Human
that
tears at that time.
No, blood tears or Darkhold tears. Those are your fucking options.
Was it Dark Dimension? Not Darkhold, I don't think.
Oh, whatever. And then, he was also in a movie on Netflix where he's a blind vigilante.
Whatchamacallit? Death Stranding. He was crying.
Oh, was it?
Tears, yeah.
Fucking, yeah, crying because, Normus Reedus.
Normus Reedus. That's my porn name.
Baby in Norman Reedus' ass or something like that. What was it?
No, in his mouth, guys.
In his mouth.
He swallowed a baby.
Right.
Kojima, what are you doing? Get ready for our Metal Gear Solid podcast happening this year.
Fuck.
No, you'll be on Gum Street.
Oh man, I am taking so many gummies for that.
I should show you the weirdest cutscenes from Metal Gear. Oh shit.
Oh.
I like
boy.
it.
Oh boy.
Like it.
Yeah.
He was also in Hannibal.
He was also Hannibal. Yeah.
He's done some incredible stuff.
He was great in Hannibal.
I think him as a villain though. I mean.
Again,
I put him here.
Doctor Strange.
Not in trash. Not trash. Definitely.
No. Doctor Strange is like Rogue Gallery. It's
just
a new
evil people.
It's a nuance.
Magic evil people.
I'll say what were they thinking?
I'm cool with that.
Like Dormammu should have been the main villain.
I know, yeah. I think they were definitely. Again, I think it's like the Guardians of the Galaxy concept where they're just like we're punching in our weight class right now. You can't just throw on fucking Dormammu because I'm sure they're like or Mephisto. Yeah, maybe all these people are Mephisto. Who knows? But as you notice there's no Dormammu because he really wasn't much of a threat. He was obviously the big boss, but
right.
And no Mordo because that's our post-credit scene that really hasn't even paid off.
Yeah.
So yes. Kurt Russell's ego, the Living Planet.
Kurt Russell does not have an ego. That's fucked up to say.
Kurt Russell
as
ego.
You want to see Kurt Russell's colon?
I didn't. There was no possessive. Yeah. There was no possessive. thing? Article? I don't know.
Yeah, I dug Kurt.
I definitely dug it.
You know what? Kurt Russell in anything.
Yeah, I dug it.
I'm fine with. When he transformed into David Hasselhoff, I fucking lost
that
it.
made. I see. I like that, and I didn't like the Pac-Man thing.
Yeah, I hated the Pac-Man thing.
That just seems silly.
Well, you when it comes to like video game stuff,
oh, that is true. Yeah, that
and it's not a video game movie.
Yeah, that cuts me deep.
That's
just like, really, we're doing this. All right.
Yeah, exactly. I want to watch that movie Pixels with you. Just watch you cry.
Oh, God. I feel like there's a Duck Hunt reference in that, and I'm like, I kind of should see it.
Yeah.
I'm not going. I don't know. I'm cool putting Ego up, and I'll drink to that.
I'll put with I'll drink to that.
I think Ego is definitely maybe like, he's not like a multi-movie guy. He could be a 2-movie guy. And you only saw his planet. Well, I know, yeah, but like maybe he doesn't blow up and he just gets put to sleep.
Maybe one of his seeds are activated.
Maybe, yeah. But I liked what he did. One of the better parts of Guardians 2. And you only got to see his planet form like a handful of times.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, you need to see his planet form. And then what was the?
And I don't think Ego is a villain in the. I mean, he's
a threat.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call him a villain, but he's an entity that fucking does his fucking shit.
Yeah, in the comics, he's
that makes sense.
In the comics, he's more of a guide for Quasar.
Right.
So.
Quasar there. When are we seeing that?
I don't know.
I don't know who Quasar is.
Whenever Adam Warlock comes out.
Adam Warlock.
Well, we
Guardians 3. We have to see him.
We have the Nega bands now.
Really, the work on that just. You could say Nega bands.
Anyway, I'll drink to that.
Before we get flagged.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Spider-Man is in the MCU.
Just
full
straight up
force.
Just put him
Michael
up.
Keaton's the Vulture. Listen, everybody poo-poos the whole, like, he has deep tie. This iteration of Spider-Man has deep ties with the MCU, which I feel like they did remedy in No Way Home. But regardless, it's how it is. You know what I mean? Business aside, Sony was just like, please, Daddy Marvel, please, I'll do whatever you say. Put Iron Man in my movie? Absolutely. Does it make sense? Whatever you say. You know?
Wouldn't it be Mommy Marvel for MM?
Whatever. Maybe the gender fluid Marvel and the Anthony Marvel. Regardless. Yeah, it is wrong of me to assume a corporation's gender.
Such good shit.
Such good shit. Absolutely. Michael Keaton, excellent portrayal.
So
the
good.
Vulture? Yeah, fuck yeah. And they made him like a scrapper, and like stealing shit, like a vulture do. Fucking eating fucking meat and dead meat and shit.
I mean, really, he had to do what he had to do because of stupid ass damage control.
Look at this fun little. Yeah, damage control kind of sucks, right?
He really did.
Yeah, like we're really kind. They were in this Ms. Marvel. They were in something else too, right? Weren't they recently? No, yeah.
As far as No Way Home and. This isn't the damage control rank up.
No, I know, but didn't damage control show up briefly at the end in No Way Home also?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, Michael Keaton as Vulture. Who would have thought the Vulture would be that?
We see him again.
Up.
We see him. We see him in Morbius.
Hey, Doc.
Which is cool.
Seeing you.
It's so stupid why he's there.
I have no fucking clue what the fuck they're doing, and they're just like, it's like Kevin Malone with the chili. Like, I have this delicious chili, and I'm just gonna throw it on the ground and scoop it back up into the pot. That's what Marvel's doing. Someone please.
No, that's what Sony's doing. You mean?
Oh yeah, Sony.
Yeah.
Well, Marvel, please help. Sony, stop doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, now let me ask you: would you rather sit through Sony movies or DC movies?
We've had this conversation. I've seen the Sony movies.
Yeah, okay.
I've seen them.
Right,
that's it. Also, if Into the Spider-Verse counts, then yes, I'll see all I'll see all that. Now we're going to Thor Ragnarok. We got Jeff Goldblum's the Game Master, Grandmaster. Holds the Contest of Champions. This is kind of weird. He's not really the antagonist, but he is antagonist to the one of the main plots.
I'll put him to
it's fine.
Yeah.
He's entertaining, but he's Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't really see much of a much of a fucking thing. I mean, he's just like, yeah, he did what he had to do. He manipulated. He wheeled and dealed, schemed, if you would. But like, yeah, it was fine.
Yeah.
Hela though, portrayed by Kate Blanchett.
Yes.
I would definitely put. I would put. I drink to that.
I wish there was a middle between I'll drink to that and such good shit.
Just add more fucking
calm
tears.
down. Because man, she was so good.
She was really good.
She was really good. The fact that she was able to, one, break the hammer, completely fuck with Thor and Loki.
Yes.
Essentially bring Thor and Loki together to fight together.
Right.
Took Thor's eye.
That did happen, yes.
Yeah, I'll drink to that. It's just so close to
and
such,
I wish... And Hela is definitely also one of those characters that should really pop back in.
Absolutely.
If they do... I mean, we know they're going to do an Avengers Secret Wars movie.
Agree, they did not do enough with her.
But presumably it's going to have... it's going to be more of the newer iteration of Secret Wars than the older iteration of Secret Wars. Well, I mean, I'd imagine, because they're talking about multiverses.
So we're going to get to see D&D Doctor Doom. Because that's what the newer Secret Wars was.
But like they're talking about incursions and shit like that,
When he made Battle Worlds, it was...
It is called the Multiverse Saga, so
yeah. When he made Battle World, that was just Doctor Doom playing a big game of Dungeons and Dragons and being like, I'm the DM, fuck you guys, fuck Reed Richards.
But if they were to do like a 1984 version of Secret Wars and just be able to bring back key villains, bring back, the ones who could get a little more screen time, and then maybe like, some fucking jabronis. I'm looking at you, Yellowjacket.
Oh, I was looking at Killian.
Oh, nah, I don't think we need to see him ever again. I don't think we need to see him ever again.
This next entry is going to...
Michael Jordan portraying Eric Killmonger.
This is going to such good shit.
He crushed it. Black Panther is so good.
Yeah,
And he fucking crushed it. I'm going to scoot this screen up a touch.
I mean, again, I know we say that he's just a copy of the hero, but
his portrayal, like, that's really what it comes down to.
So
it's not just
good.
by definition, he's an evil Black Panther.
Yeah.
He killed it. Like, I mean... I think given what we got, he should have been more than just evil Black Panther.
Yeah.
He should have been something else. But again, Black Panther's rogues, not really. Except for Namor,
which again, I'm kind of like surprised that they didn't kind of just throw a ton of money at Michael B. Jordan again and be like,
we don't know. We don't know what might happen. The multiverse is real now. We don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know who that. We don't know if that's Shuri.
We don't know.
You didn't,
Legos to be believed, it is, but we don't know.
You just saw the claws.
Yeah. Perfect segue, Tom.
Oh.
Claw. I want to put Claw in. I'll drink to that.
Absolutely.
Oh, I was gonna say he doesn't deserve it because he hasn't had enough, but I really dug.
He's not getting
this
anymore. He got
fucking
killed.
guy, Andy Serkis's portrayal.
Yep.
In Civil War, Age of Ultron, and in
Black Panther. Absolutely.
Yeah, okay, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I'll drink to that. Like,
yeah.
Oh, you want to listen to my new mix album?
Just like his South African accent, like he's just man, Andy Serkis is great. He is very unsung.
Yes.
He definitely directed Venom 2.
Yeah, and
we'll just put it that way.
and he was a really good Alfred.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh man, he was really good in the Batman.
The Batman.
Which I did not think I was actually gonna like as much as I did.
We should do a Batman rank ups. That wouldn't take too long. Maybe movies or actors who portrayed.
We'll talk. We'll talk off air.
I don't know. Maybe we want to get. We gotta test the waters. See how the nation reacts to shit like that. See our stupid ideas if they actually get traction. They don't. They won't. I mean, what can you say about Thanos? That hasn't been already
Jesus
said.
Christ. Yeah, just put him to. It's such good shit.
Josh Brolin. The same initials. Josh Brolin, killed it. He portrayed Thanos in Guardians the post credits of Age of Ultron, then the last two Avengers movies. And we're not talking about What If either or anything like that.
Did he voice it?
Yeah, he did.
He did?
Yeah, he voiced.
Oh my god, him in What If was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, when he was part of the Guardians of the Galaxy,
that was really cool.
So good.
That was cool. Sorry. Communicating with the chat.
It's fine. That's fine.
So I don't remember what I do. I have zero attention span, zero recollection.
One of my favorite things, and I still think, after
Jeff Bridges, Joe Goldblum, whatever it is.
Josh Brolin. After he does the snap and he goes to his little cottage, I always just think
Thanos.
He should have just cracked a beer and just been like
beer,
and just been like, damn, it's good to be a gangster.
No, he's too above that.
Yeah,
know?
No,
like,
I know.
My life work is done. Like,
yeah,
and
I know.
He the same thing with Zemo. He did his thing.
Yeah.
Did the damn thing.
Yup.
There's not really much you can say about him.
Yeah,
that,
I mean, he's just so damn good.
And you got to see obviously he was the villain in Endgame. I mean, in Infinity War, but you actually got to see Mad Titan Thanos in Endgame.
Yes.
You got to see him being because he was calculated. He had a plan in Infinity War. Get the stones, snap, arrest. Then he was just fucking all out war. Yeah. We're doing this. So you got the two sides of the same coin.
I totally would watch an MCU movie about based off the comic where he's actually going around the galaxy to get the stones. I would watch the shit.
I don't think that was a little one-sided. He just beats up the Nova Corps.
Well, he had a really hard time with this one person named the Champion.
Oh, you mean out of the context of the movie, of the comics?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would watch the fuck out of an MCU movie like that. Because it was like a samurai's journey.
Honestly, again, going back to my original Secret Wars idea, which I think we did talk about this too, and we should go back to that episode where we tried to plan out phases 4, 5, and 6.
We should, remember the title.
Did you put the title in the last episode's notes?
I thought you did because we said we were going to do that.
We were going to do that.
Yeah. This is a we.
You caught that. Yeah, this is a we.
Right.
So I thought,
I know.
Sure idea. Have bring back these other villains here and there, and then dust settles, and then boom, one more fight with Thanos versus the new wave of Avengers that they're gonna have slapped together by that movie. You know what I mean?
Against the young Avengers. Just be I can't beat up children.
No, don't. The young Avengers don't need that rub, but maybe instead of it being Cap and Thor and Iron Man basically fighting them in the I mean, obviously everyone got a taste, but that was the main three. Have Doctor Strange get back in it, because he's oh well, fuck, I know how to fight you again.
Yeah. Just don't let Peter Quill near any of my plans.
Oh my god, that's right. Well, he should. I mean, Guardians 3 is gonna be it.
Allegedly.
Ghost.
You know what? I'm gonna go with it's fine. Yeah. I mean,
I thought the actress did a good job.
Yeah. I think she was fantastic. Yeah. I don't know too. I mean, I know.
Yeah, I don't know much about the character. I know they gender swapped it.
Yeah,
because everybody's oh my god.
Yeah.
Ghost, really? I'm curious.
Yeah.
And that character does become a Thunderbolt.
Yes.
Eventually, I'm sure as much villains of that tier do.
So yeah, I mean, I think it was fine. I mean, again, Ant-Man has such an odd rogues gallery.
Right. One would say small rogues gallery. Really? Come on.
God damn,
Speaking of characters with a weird rogues gallery.
Jude Law.
Captain Marvel versus Jude Law.
I would have been fine if that's how it was named. Goliath would have been cool.
I know you did mention that, but we didn't he was just, to me, he was just kind of misguided. Not misguided, but his ideals weren't.
He was trying to do right by her.
He was helping her.
He was trying to do right by her.
Yes.
I would have liked to seen Lawrence Fishburne fucking get big. That would have been awesome.
Just leaving that there. Gonna isolate that audio and leave it in there. Jude Law played Young Rog.
Yeah,
Rob. He played Young Rob.
Young Rob.
In Captain Marvel. He was a Kree soldier.
Yes.
Right?
See, Kree soldiers always go a little extreme.
Right, yeah, that's true. Case in point, Ronan.
Yes. I'll go with it's fine.
Really? Okay.
I mean, Jude Law is great.
I would bump him. Yeah, I mean, I'd be willing to bump him down. I'm not saying we have to fill these out, but I'm like, I mean,
such good shit is so one-sided right now.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, these are heavy hitters
Yeah.
in the Marvel and the movie universe.
Yep,
You know? Yeah, we'll put them on. It's fine. I need to see Captain Marvel. You rewatch these movies more than I
know.
So I'm going based off of theatrical.
I think we're gonna do a RudeBoyz Go to Movie MCU.
Yeah, we'll get like talk over it.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see.
Okay.
We'll talk.
We'll pop him in. It's fine. Jake Gyllenhaal playing Mysterio.
Such good shit.
Another listen, Spider-Man's our boy, but the portrayal of these characters was just very well done. With Michael Keaton's Vulture and Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio. Obviously, you get the whole because Jake Gyllenhaal was supposed to be cast as Spider-Man after Tobey Maguire got injured. Riding a horse. I think it's Seabiscuit.
Seabiscuit. You want a Seabiscuit?
I don't.
You want a biscuit? You take a biscuit? You want a biscuit?
It's on my lips. I don't like that. But I thought more Mysterio's portrayal. It's Morbid time. Mysterio's portrayal was very well done.
Yes.
Like I think I don't think I've ever seen a good what they did with Mysterio. Like I'm talking really like that one scene when he really fucking gets with Peter Parker. That was so like comic book lifted almost.
Mm-hmm.
And they did it, you know.
Yeah.
And like Fillion saying in the chat, like you took the Vulture, like standing. These are guys that are like one is an old dude in a suit and he flies. The other guy is a fucking special effects dude.
Yep.
Who just tricks people. Not tricks like Loki. Like he's just like, whoa, there's a dinosaur there. Like, okay.
Yeah.
And it's animatronic and it looks like a stupid costume or something. I don't know. But they did a great job. That Mysterio scene is fantastic. I can watch that last bit of him nonstop when
on the bridge.
On the bridge, yes.
Yeah.
I can watch that, and because I think you really delve into Spider-Man Spider Sense. Now we're talking about Far From Home. You really delve into Spider Sense, Peter Tingle, which was like.
Please stop calling it that.
That was so good, and he was gonna fucking shoot a kid in the head. Like, come on.
With a drone.
No, he was gonna.
Oh yeah. He did have the gun. He did have the gun. That's right. Yeah.
Assassinate him.
God,
they definitely could have.
Those Marvel Sony Spider-Man movies are so fucking good.
The Marvel Studios brand.
I said Marvel Sony.
Oh, okay. Not the in association with Marvel. Like, hey,
right.
Marvel's over there.
Yeah,
like you see Marvel at the party, and they're like,
yeah.
Like,
Mysterio could have gone.
Bad.
Like it really could have gone
poorly.
So bad, but much to Jake Gyllenhaal's acting chops. Yeah. He made that character awesome.
All right, so we're done with Phase 3, the Infinity Saga. So who do we got, Tommy? Let's do a quick recap of the additions we added to the tiers.
In such good shit, we got Vulture. We have Eric Killmonger. We have the Mad Titan Thanos. We have the Master of Illusions Mysterio. We have the Living Planet Ego.
I think we were. He was. Yeah, this is Phase 3. Sorry.
We have the Queen of Hell, Hela. We have the Master of Sound, Claw.
Oh my God. Okay, keep going. No, you're good.
We have the Master who makes grand designs, the Grand Master.
Okay. Did you have a stroke right there? Did you just have a stroke? Master.
We have the Ghost. Yeah,
moving on.
That's about all I have.
We have young Rob.
We have young Rob.
We have Jude Law,
Yeah.
the most evil MCU villain out there. All right, now we're stepping into Phase 4, everybody.
Yes.
And for people just coming in right now in the chat, which is nobody, we are not including the Disney Plus shows. We will do that at a later rank up.
Yes.
And then we'll maybe mingle it in
Yes.
or whatever after everything's all set up. But it's just the movie. So we'll start with Black Widow.
We are also going to start getting heavily into spoiler territory.
Yeah, we'll temper it, but yeah.
I know.
Some of these things just might be spoilers, just be like, oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so, So, be warned.
Philly and Sweetie, you could, yell at me, tell me to shut up if I go too far.
Yep.
Is our first in Phase 4 is
Phase 4.
Taskmaster.
Yep.
I mean, what they did with the character,
Yeah.
I would go with it's fine.
That was exactly what I was thinking. I think how they used Taskmaster,
Yeah.
perfectly fine. How they tied it into the story was fine.
Opposite Black Widow.
Yeah. The
Evil Russian guy.
daughter of
Alexei Smirnov.
Alexei Smirnov.
What?
This is us doing live research, everybody.
This is why I thought you took notes.
Oh no. Ray Winstone played Dreykov. Under the Red Room. I think what the Black Widow movie had to do was, I mean, obviously because the character was dead.
Yeah.
Was
Make it
wrap
a prequel.
up a lot of those, tie up a lot of those loose ends.
Yeah.
So when she dies, you could be like, oh, what about the Black Widow program? Like,
Yeah.
nope. All guy.
I mean, and then him, he can go into. He was so you didn't even really need him.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll go into what were they thinking.
Okay. I think the actor's great, but
Yeah. No, I agree.
Like, okay, cool.
I agree. I mean, and Black Widow was also the prequel to Stranger Things season 4.
Stop. Right. Yes. I understand. Man, David Harbour's been in prison for a long time.
Really
and then went
long
back
time.
in time. Weird.
Yes.
Weird.
Yes.
Moving on to Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Is Mandarin.
Yep. Zhu Wenwu. Shang-Chi's dad.
Yeah. I mean,
that's in the comics too. So.
Well, apparently in the comics it's a lot worse. It's not. He's not. The
Oh
Mandarin.
yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Like in the comics, he's
characters.
like super stereotypical.
Yes.
He's
Fu Manchu.
Yeah,
Like,
his name was Fu
like,
Manchu.
Yeah.
And he was just like,
Bad,
"Oh, Shang-Chi,
bad.
you must protect the Manchu dynasty." Like,
Yeah.
I was doing
You're
voices.
slipping a little bit, like 2%,
I
but a
wasn't
little
gonna
bit.
do
I
voices.
just
Come
put the brakes.
on.
Put the brakes.
Pump the brakes.
This character is a misguided villain. Like he's doing his stuff to get back to his wife or free his wife from a realm that he thinks she's being imprisoned in.
Yeah.
So he doesn't come off as inherently evil, but he come in the same sense that Thanos doesn't come out inherently evil.
Right.
Like he's doing what he wants to do. His plan is for the universe. Like he wants to be like, the universe is overpopulated when it needs to go. Well, half of it needs to go. He just wants to get back to his wife, and he's unfortunately going to do that by any means necessary.
Yeah.
So.
I'm with it's fine.
Yeah, that was my gut, and like I'd be willing to put him to a drink to that, but yeah, no, my gut. I'll go with my gut.
Yeah.
It was fine.
Yeah.
Cool effects, whatever. The Eternals. The Deviants. First off, I think this dude's name is Crow. Something I don't know. Oh, Crow. Okay. I'm like, I don't think he talked like that. Like, you mean the animal Crow? Whatever.
Or Sting.
Sting does say that a lot. You're right. That's usually his promos go. Oh.
He goes woo. He does the woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not what crows say though.
I'm gonna go with. Come on.
I like it.
Yeah. It even
weird. Like that movie visually was different.
Yeah.
I'll give it that. And yeah, like I'm not good. I'm not good with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
and then next,
so this one was a little bit of a contention because the Celestials are kind of dicks.
Oh, total
But
dicks.
from our perspective, they're dicks. I mean, from a lot of villains, they're dicks. But their plan is all cosmic. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I think, but that's what their plan is. Like, that's what the Celestials do.
Yep.
So I maybe put them in. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like, they did the job.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And now
so we're obviously breezing through Phase 4.
And now the Celestials are, I'm sure they're behind this whole new Marvel event that's going on.
What, in the comics?
Yeah.
Avengers vs. X-Men vs.
Eternals, yeah. And it's like, come on, Eternals. Get your heads out of your asses.
I don't know if you know about this, Tom. There was a movie made about the Eternals, so they gotta push the Eternals.
Yeah, and I do, and I like
they killed the Eternals.
Like we've said, I love
impossible.
how I love how in none of these movies after the Eternals are talking about a giant man frozen in
That's
the
the
earth.
thing. I talked about this on the stream. There's an IGN video. Maybe we'll pop it on while we're reading.
Okay.
And it just talks about all the loose ends, and you're just like, we are only a couple movies and shows into the what's up at the cinematic universe, but it's like, yeah, there's a lot of things going on, you know. And Phase 1, 2, 3 weren't like that. Like it was like, here comes Thanos.
Yep.
But this is like, you know, the Ten Rings are here, and Moon Knight's doing this, and Ms. Marvel's doing that, and Vision's doing this. Like, you know, it's like, okay.
Where is Vision?
That's one of the loose ends.
Yeah.
Spider-Man No Way Home is a fantastic movie.
This was hard to choose who.
This was hard to choose. This was another one where there was obviously multiple villains.
Multiple Venoms?
Wolf. Maybe it'll be multiple Venoms. Who knows? Hopefully. But we had to go with Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. I was cool. I've come back around on the Sam Raimi portrayal of Green Goblin.
Okay.
He's only in the one movie.
Yeah.
Well, he is physically in the one movie, but the seeds are planted for 2 and 3. But this was some fucking redemption, bro. Like, this was fucking good.
Costume-wise and everything.
He got maniacal. He got vicious.
Yes.
He went fucking loony.
Yes.
Like, that's what... He was the one that basically, like, the Spider-Man tried to save the day, and guess what? Green Goblin fucked it up. So now, poor little Tom Holland is like, I gotta fuck this guy up.
Yeah. Such good shit.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Totally biased. Nope, not biased. Not biased.
At all.
At all.
Alright,
so warning, spoiler alert for the last 2 Marvel Cinematic movies. But Scarlet Witch is the bad girl in Multiverse of Madness.
Which funny.
I thought was such a good flex.
Yeah, and because especially since the trailer just don't show that.
Exactly.
They
And
don't
everybody's
show that.
expecting, like, the whole, like, oh,
Mephisto.
she's confused. Mephisto, Nightmare,
Yeah.
whatever. Somebody's controlling her. Like, no, she was in charge of her shit.
Yeah.
And
she knew what she wanted.
She knew what she wanted,
Yeah.
and if you've seen WandaVision, you knew where that character was going to go. I know
Yep.
a lot of people were like, there's a lot of debate amongst this character and how she's portrayed in this movie, but I think she fucking wanted to handle her shit.
Yeah.
You know? Like, granted, yeah, she was a powerful Avenger, one of the most powerful Avengers, and then obviously had to get nerfed a bit because she's the villain. Like, you know, that's just what happens. You know, you gotta let the main character do the thing.
Yeah, and I mean...
And when you can relate to some of these characters, like, you know, maybe not Thaddeus Ross. He just hates
Killmonger.
Killmonger.
I think being able to relate to characters really started with Vulture.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
That's not Vulture.
No, I know. Thank you. You said Killmonger first.
Yeah, I know, but then I said Vulture.
Yes, I just wanted to caress his face.
Okay.
He's so good looking. Handsome young man.
Adonis Creed.
There you go.
Spoiler.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna put her in such good shit. She
Absolutely.
fucking crushed it. The entire arc. Like, granted, like, listen, she was in a lot of movies. She might have. Was she in more movies than Loki? Let's think about this. Real quick. You count the Loki movies, I'll count the Scarlet Witch movies. Just movies.
Thor 2.
Oh, you're counting out loud, so it's fucking me.
Sorry.
So it's okay.
Yeah. I got 4.
I got 5. And I think that was just a brief count, right? Because Civil War, Age of Ultron, Civil War, Infinity War, Endgame, this one, Multiverse of Madness.
I have...
Thor 1, 2, 3.
I have Thor 1, 2, 3, Avengers.
Endgame. It wasn't Endgame. And Infinity War. He might. Yeah, he's got it. Okay.
6. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Tom Hiddleston, everybody. Yay. Anyway.
I thought you were about to say Tom Holland for some reason.
Same initials. Yeah. We know that fucks me up. And they're wrapping it up with the newest one, which will be pretty brief on. I mean, just you know.
I'm going to say such good shit.
I really dug Christian Bale's portrayal of Gore,
Absolutely.
the God Butcher. You would think by the name of the God Butcher, pretty one-dimensional.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, like, his origin, at least his motivation, is very much similar to the comic book version, which is good. Don't get me wrong. That's some modern stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like, the gods betrayed me. Time to take it to him.
Yeah.
And we get to know in the movie his why he wanted to do this. Like, what was the core reason?
Yep.
But I thought he did an excellent job.
Absolutely.
And, like, everybody said, like, really, it looks weird. Like, shut up.
Yo, if they went for how Gore actually looked in the comics, people would have thrown a shit fit.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
He is horrible looking in the comics.
100%. He looks
Quan
like
Chi.
fucking...
He looks like Quan Chi. Okay, you know
Quan
what?
Chi?
From Mortal Kombat.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say he looks like,
That's probably
like
one of
Voldemort with bunny ears.
But...
In the comics.
Oh, yeah, in the comics,
yeah, I'm sorry. In the live-action version.
In the live-action,
like
yeah.
Quan Chi. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. We're doing that. My chat not update? My chat not update?
I don't know.
Alright, cool. But yeah, I think he definitely deserves to be in such good shape. Again, because he's relatable. You know what I mean? And he is a good Thor villain that is a one and done. Don't get me wrong. Like, you know, his comic book origins do stretch further into more symbiotic things.
I mean,
but
Thor villain-wise, we could have thrown Odin in there. Odin's kind of a dick to him in the movies.
He's kind of a dick, though. You know, I don't feel like he's.
Odin's kind of a dick.
Oh, there it is, Quan Chi.
Yeah. Delayed.
A little bit, yeah. So there we have it. So right now, I'm gonna chat with the chat.
Okay.
And Tom, can you just run through who we have in such good shit? You don't have to give them fun titles or anything like that. You can just blitzkrieg through it. Have you met me?
Alright, so in such good shit, we have Thunderbolt Ross. Then we have the God of Mischief, Loki. The Nazi bastard, Red Skull. What?
I literally just tuned into you and like he's giving him titles. Okay, cool. Sorry.
The Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes. Helmut Baron Zemo. The Vulture.
Do you think Baron's a nickname?
Yeah.
Shut up. Sorry.
You just took me out of my stride. The would-be prince, Killmonger.
I missed
I said Vulture.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. The Mad Titan, Thanos. The Master of Illusions, Mysterio. The Green Goblin. The Red Witch, Scarlet Witch, Wanda Maximoff. The God.
The Crimson Female Warlock.
Oh I had something and then I caught you in the corner of my eye and I just lost it. The God Butcher, Gore.
Alright, so that's such good shit.
Yes. Are there any vetoes?
Oh, no, we got it going on.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, just go through the list.
Oh, you do? Okay, cool. And I'll drink to that. Obadiah Stane. The the Ironmonger. The Corporate Bastard, Justin Hammer. The Mad Elf,
Bastard.
Malekith. The Lippy Robot, Ultron. The Egotistical Planet, Ego.
Okay, yep.
Queen of Hell, Hela.
Yep.
The Master of Sound, Claw.
Ulysses Claw, also a good first name.
Yeah.
That's an old school good name.
The man who needs no nickname, Abomination.
So it's fine. Abomination.
Yes, it's fine. We're up to. Sorry. This next one likes to crack the whip. Whiplash.
Whip crack.
It's a whiplash.
I know, but you're just like... The Sorry.
The pencil-pushing prick, Alexander Pierce. The Justice of the Kree Empire, Ronan the Accuser. The Master of the Grand Games, the Grand Master, the Ghost.
Ghost.
Young John.
Rob.
Young Rob. The Master who can do many tasks, the Taskmaster.
I'm losing my mind.
10 Rings, the Mandarin. The Celestials. I had nothing for that.
That's fine. Effersham.
Going down to what were they thinking? This one likes to wear jackets that are yellow. Yellowjacket. Bloody Eyes. Khaleesi.
Caecilius.
I'll say that.
That's a Game of Thrones phrase.
A Russian dude.
Dreykov.
Killing Aldrich. Look at that. Look at that glowing chest. And that deviance.
And the Deviants.
I had nothing for that.
Alright, so this list... Tom, do you have any vetoes?
Ah, boy. Man, I was too busy making stupid names
I know,
up.
yeah. I know. We kind of did all that, and then... I like it. I like it where it's at. I might, unless you have a veto, I might veto it, but I think we're good. For us. And we'll get to the nation in a second. What do you think, Tommy? What do you think? I think it looks good.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I would kind of bump down is the Celestials to what were they thinking. Because, like, I don't know. I feel like the Celestials should have been something with Guardians.
It could... Nah, probably won't.
Yeah.
I feel like you need, like a bigger existing plot. Like, the Guardians are just dudes in the space.
Dudes in the space?
Dudes in space, you know? They're just dudes in space. Are you going to use that veto? Because I'm going to veto it.
Yeah.
I think they're just like...
Alright, fine. Yeah, leave it.
Okay.
Leave it
We're
where it's fine.
leaving this how we are between the two of us. The nation, though, is requesting that we bump up Ivan Vonko to I'll drink to that, which I'm cool with.
Yeah.
I think...
I'll take that.
The Mickey Rourke portrayal definitely
You want to put him where he
took
belongs?
Oh, yeah, I guess put him in order, so
Yeah.
I guess we'll pop him right here.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, the Mickey Rourke portrayal of a
Yeah.
D-list character, D-list rogue to a C-list hero.
Yeah. I agree.
I think it was good. Production-wise, mimicked the whole Robert Downey Jr.
In the
recovery
cave,
and
yep.
stuff like. Oh yes, in the movie, yes, but like the whole Hollywood shit. Like Mickey Rourke and Robert Downey Jr. were both stars that fell from grace, and then
Yeah.
they came back up. So yeah, Nation, Tom, you want to go through the list one more time? I'm
No.
fucking kidding. I'm fucking kidding.
Not at all.
I am fucking kidding.
I don't think the nation wants that.
No, definitely not. But we have bumped up Ivan Vonko.
Yeah.
2. I'll drink to that.
I agree to that.
And now, so here's a little surprise for everybody, even you right now. I made a quick link to our tier maker page, which has all of our rank ups from that. So in addition, you can see the magic happen. You can see how I've heard this phrase recently. You can see how the ham is cooked on our YouTube page where we have our archives.
YouTube?
We have YouTube.
Where can they get that YouTube?
They can get that YouTube.
So they have a link. Sorry, because I always go for the
You do, yes.
YouTube. That's what I was getting at.
So you type in on the address bar in all lowercase letters B-I...
So they don't... They totally forgot my drink, huh?
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
No.
bit.ly/RudeBoyz RudeTube, all lowercase. That is our YouTube page. This will be up on our YouTube. You can check it out whenever and whenever you would like. This stream will be audio recorded. Just hope to God it's audio recorded. If anything, I'll just rip the audio off of the video.
There you go.
On episode 129 of RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus. And go to the URL bit.ly/RudeBoyz RankUp. That'll bring us to our tier maker page, and you can see all the RudeBoyz rank ups that we did in perfect unquestionable glory. Because these are definitive. Let me just tell you.
Oh.
Alright, so let me switch on over to the Twitch studio.
Oh man, this is scary right now.
No, this is great. Actually, before we do that, let me switch on over to Audacity. Yeah, it looks good.
Alright, God, I hope so.
And now we're back in the Twitch studio. So, yeah, that's it. Fellion, thank you for joining us.
As always, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us. You're like the MVP of the Twitch. I don't know how to make you an MVP of the chat. I'm sure there's a way, right?
I'm sure we can figure it out.
She's got a crown on her thing. Oh, Prime Gaming.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Can I, what's the opposite of ban? Like, can I promote her?
I don't know.
We're following her. We're figuring this out. Nope. You would think a flag would be good, but actually, a flag's pretty bad.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, Affiliate. Thank you for joining us. And this will be on our YouTube. So, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.